Okay, here's a discouraging little update. Even though I had the wraps, because the bow was fire hardened and had back set in it, it's lifting up and pulling apart as it's shrinking, I guess. So these little wraps I put on really didn't do much. So I see I got to add a piece of sinew here. I have some sinew soaking, and I'm going to have to put a little glue. I ran this under warm water from the tap, and it does get soft. It does get soft and reactivate. It's like I'm almost starting from the beginning again, as far as I got to put a little more hide glue down, and I have gauze this time. I have gauze. All right, I have gauze, and I'm going to have to, after I put the hide glue on, let it sit up a little bit. I'm going to have to wrap it with the gauze and see what happens. But so apparently my learning thing here was, like, I tied this on to keep it down. It don't really keep it down. You need to wrap it. All right, in spite of this little tie down, I put a little tie down here because this was lifted and I thought I had it, but apparently not. So warm water, I ran it under warm water under the tap. It softened up the sinew, and I got to put a little more glue in, let it sit, and I'm going to wrap it, and I'll just have to deal with sanding it off when the time comes. That's it. Well, I've been monitoring this, and because it has back set, it's kind of like a sinew backing, I guess, a recurve. So I've been monitoring it, and I saw a little bit of a lift, like it started to lift here around the bend, and I put sinew tied down the middle this afternoon. Then I noticed it started lifting here and here, and I said it's got to be wrapped. So tonight when I looked at it, it's 11 o'clock at night. I says, oh, it don't look so good. And what I did was I ran the bow under warm water a couple times under warm water, and this high glue softens up. I guess it gets reactive to the warm water and softens up. And I was able to cut off the ties I had, pull them off with needle nose pliers, and put some more hide glue on. And I'm going to try and let it set up a little bit. And what I have in the house is gauze bandages. And I'm just going to wrap it up with the gauze bandages and just leave it for the 3 months. And whatever it is, it is. But I will tell you something I did notice. And I ordered more leg sinew. I mean, more backstrap sinew, elk backstrap sinew. It's coming. When I did the deer tendons, okay, the deer leg tendons, and the sinew was processed, it was lighter, it was more fluffy, and I think it applied nicer than these thicker strands. But these strands will work fine. You know, it's sinew, but I think the deer leg, even though you have smaller bundles, is smoother, easier to work with than these like pieces of rope almost, you know. So that's it. Just want to give you an update. I'll show you when it's wrapped. I had no choice but to wrap it. Wrapped it in gauze, and it's going to stay like this. Hopefully I got it so the sinew is, I didn't push the sinew in, and it's going to stay like this for 3 months, and whatever it is, and that's it. Because of the back set and the sinew, it acted like a recurve, and it kept, as it was shrinking, it lifted up. So there was no choice in this matter. I had to do this. So I'm done, and in 3 months or so, we'll unwrap it and see what it looks like. Okay, so they're both wrapped now, and we gotta wait a few months and just deal with it. Deal with unwrapping it and sanding it.